Get excited. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have been excited for all of you for quite some time, and we have noticed that you all have been getting excited. You've been getting excited because you feel yourselves getting closer to some very big change in your world. We want to remind all of you that in spite of the shifts that occur in your solar system with the other planets and the moon, none of that is as powerful as you all are as individuals and as a collective. Don't look for confirmation for your excitement with a full moon, a supermoon, a blood moon, or an eclipse. Don't look for where Venus is relative to any other planet to affirm what you know at the very core of your beingness. You are the ones making the changes, and you can always find yourself jumping to another timeline, a better timeline. You can always find yourself creating a new reality and then living that reality. You don't have to wait for someone else's prediction. You don't have to wait for the planets to align for you to align your own energy with that which you want to experience in this world, and for the entire solar system and galaxy. You are a part of something very big, but you are also at the center of it. Because there are so many different energies from all across the galaxy and even the universe there on planet Earth, you are at the heart of this shift in consciousness. And the excitement that you feel is warranted, but you also get to create journeys that you want to be on. You don't have to wait for something big to happen outside of you to create something big inside of you and for you and the rest of humanity. Practice exercising the power that you feel within you. Practice using the power because you are on the verge of releasing so many limitations. Now is the time to hone your skills as conscious creators. Gaining knowledge and wisdom. We have the knowledge of having ascended to the ninth dimension. Experience has given us our wisdom. It is because we have moved through so many experiences that we have the perspective that we have. Your lives are filled with challenges. You are faced with problems, situations that seem beyond any scope of your control. You have the opportunity to experience so much more, however. And when you let those experiences in, you are going to have so much more knowledge, so much more wisdom. The world as it is right now can look like a scary place. Certainly there are things that happen in your world that you would never wish upon anyone. And yet they are there. They exist as possibilities. We recommend that you live your lives without fearing those unwanted experiences. And if you have to tell yourselves that having those experiences will bring you to a state of greater wisdom, then do that. Remind yourself that everything you experience has some value for you. Everything brings you further along in your journey. It is only by shrinking from different experiences and hiding from various emotions that you keep yourself from growing, from gaining knowledge and wisdom. When you demonstrate to yourself that you are bigger and more powerful than anything that your world has in store for you, that is when you achieve mastery. And when you achieve mastery, you feel more confident. When you feel more confident, you create the reality you want to experience with more ease and more joy. So you see, there is nothing here that is worth fearing, that is worth shying away from. There is nothing that you truly want to protect yourselves from. And in that embracing of all that is in front of you and all that is possible, you take on the perspective of Source, and you become who you really are. A beautiful shift in consciousness. We have been deciphering the communication that we receive from each of you who reaches out to us, and we are seeing an underlying theme. You want to experience more of what life has to offer you, and you're getting tired of waiting. There is so much more for you to experience, and some of you have even gotten taste and glimpse of what it is out there. But you cannot seem to grasp it. You cannot seem to hold on. And so you want the floodgates to be opened. You want to receive, and you want to receive everything all at once. But here's what we suggest instead. We suggest that you savor those moments where you feel connected, those moments where you feel powerful, those moments where you feel fifth dimensional. Savor them and feel the vibration of them. Let your glimpses into the fifth dimension inform you, and you will not be disappointed by what is available to you in the here and now. You cannot be disappointed when you are in the mode of appreciation. Think of how much easier life is for you now as compared to 100 or 200 years ago on planet Earth, and it will get easier and it will get better, and you will have those experiences that you want to have. In the here and now, the most important thing you could be doing is looking around for the gifts that you've already received and appreciating. The more you look for experience outside of yourself at this time, the more you're going to feel disappointed, and the more you cultivate an inner world that includes everything that you want to feel, the happier you will be. You are the ones bringing the greatest change that planet Earth has ever seen. If you try to rush that experience, you are going to diminish it. But if you savor every step along the path of this journey, you're going to bring about a beautiful shift in consciousness. Creating monumental changes. We have all the necessary perspectives to help all of you create a harmonious world for everyone. We can see how it is possible, even before you shift your consciousness, to live on a planet, sharing the land, sharing the resources, while still holding different perspective. We see the possibilities, but we are not carrying the emotional baggage that many are on planet Earth. The emotional baggage we are referring to is that which leads to actions that are taken against each other. You can have it both ways. You can have it all ways, but first you have to recognize that there is so much importance in processing those emotions that are within you. Even if the world leaders are not, you still can, and you can create your change in your world by taking care of your own business. You see, everything that you do, say, think, and feel, it all has ripple effects, and right now you have the ability to affect more change on your world than you would ever give yourself credit for. When you see the state of the world at large and you wonder how you could possibly make a difference, the answer always lies within you. You make the difference in your own personal life every time you choose to feel that emotion, express it to someone else, and start that chain reaction. You are informing the universe of the world that you want to live in by what you do and what you do not do. As you feel your emotions and process the ones that especially need processing, you send out the message loud and clear, and the universe must reflect back to you the inner world that you are creating. Each and every one of you who is awake has the ability to do so, much more without even leaving your homes, without even reaching out to anyone else. Process those lower frequency emotions as they come up within you, and recognize the change you are creating through such a simple act, because it is monumental. Holding a higher vibration. We've observed that the human collective is able to sustain a vibration longer as a collective than you are as individuals. When you work together to hold a vibration, you are able to feed off of each other. When you are working alone, it is harder for you to maintain the vibration that you seek to hold. One of the reasons for this is that with other people holding the vibration with you, you have their physical bodies there emanating the same vibration. You become like a tuning fork, and this collective energy, of course, has a bigger impact on the entire universe. So what is reflected back to you is bigger than if you were working by yourself to maintain a certain frequency. Now, we are always encouraging you to pay attention to your own vibration, your own frequency, and we will continue to do so. You certainly benefit from practicing holding a vibration for yourself, by yourself, and to create something unique that is yours and yours alone to experience. We just want to recognize that you have the support in the physical realm, whether you realize it or not. Something that we hear from many of you when we connect with you is that you feel isolated and alone. You feel that there is no one around you in your community that is on the same wavelength as you. This is one of the reasons you have the internet to connect to you. You can find people in other parts of the world that you resonate with, and you can connect with those people and work together on holding a higher vibration for the whole of humanity and for a specific cause. Now, the more people that you invite to join you in this endeavor, the longer you'll be able to hold that vibration. You don't need close proximity in order to feel the effects of the vibration that someone else is holding. You just need to be tuned to that person, and you know that you can do this because you've been doing it. You've been reaching out to one another by telephone for quite some time, and now you have many other ways of reaching out to one another, connecting, feeling this vibration, and offering that vibration with a purpose. We want you to know how powerful you are as individuals as well. So again, do not mistake this as us saying that you are only powerful when you're connecting with others and holding a vibration. We've just noticed that it's easier for you to hold that vibration for a longer period of time. So we are encouraging you to do just that. Processing for the collective. You have the capacity within you to feel whatever someone else is feeling. You have the ability to empathize with another. You also have the ability to take on something for an entire human collective, to feel the emotion that others in the collective are unwilling or unable to feel. And by processing these emotions that others in the collective are avoiding or suppressing, you are helping to move the collective along. You are adding to the already in motion process of evolution. The entire human collective consciousness would not be where it is today, were it not for the courageous beings that exist among you who are willing to do the processing for the collective. You would not be as close to shifting as you are today, and there would be much more strife on planet Earth. So why would you set it up this way? Why should it be possible for some to do the heavy lifting for the rest? You don't all come to an incarnation with the exact same background, and you certainly aren't born in the same circumstance. So those can help do, and those who are unable to help themselves receive the benefit. It may not seem fair to those of you who are doing the work and processing for the collective, but remember, it's what you signed up for. Some knew that they would be incarnating into families with opulent wealth, and others knew they would be incarnating into abject poverty. It's a decision that you make before you incarnate, and then once you get here, you experience the reality of that life. Remember that from a certain perspective, one is not better than the other. You are here to let go of those type of judgments. Certainly by feeling as much as you can all feel, you have access to more joy, more love, and more compassion. And so your personal evolution is also accelerated by your willingness to feel that which is a part of the human collective consciousness, that which others have left behind. We salute those of you who are doing this work, and we want you to know that it will get better and it will get easier. And here we are here for you if you need us. We are the Arcturian Council, and we enjoyed connecting with you.